officially the shortest day of the year, right? So we're at the midpoint of summer, okay? And this is from this time forward, like all of daylight hours will shorten, okay? And so the goddess of the season is Lilith, okay, European, North African origin. She is abundance, fertility, power, and order. If you wish to conceive a divine child, or whose child isn't, right? But lie with your lover tonight. Tonight is Lover's Night all over the world, renamed by the Christians as St. John's Day. Midsummer is an excellent time to perform divinations about affairs of the heart, affairs of the heart. Yes, it sounded funny. Okay, so for protection in the coming year and for purification from sorrow, you can jump over a fireplace. A bonfire, or not a fireplace. Nobody can jump over a fireplace. Or you can just use a candle, of course, and put it in your backyard or somewhere safe, and you can jump over it for good luck. But if there's something that bothers you a lot, you can write it down on a white piece of paper with red ink, smear it with honey, fold it gently, and burn it in the flames, saying, I give my sorrow to the flames. The goddess of fire will consume my pain. It is done. Okay. Also, if you're single, tonight is a good night to cast a love spell. Another goddess associated with this season is Caroline. Caradewine. I don't know if I'm saying that name right. But anyway, she usually has her cauldron of rebirth, okay, as she brews the ingredients of our lives. Her sacred animal is the sow. So if you want to, you can eat some pork tonight if you're not a vegetarian. Other goddesses of the summer solstice is Ishtar, Babylonian, Ishtar-Thay, which is Canaanite, and Aphrodite, which is Greek, Yemaya or Shun, which is Brazilian. They're all love goddesses who may be celebrated with fires and fruit offerings tonight. The fiery goddess Ain, which is Irish, is also honored with torchlight processions around the fields. Cattle are driven through fires to purify them from sickness. The wheel of the year is turning. From the high point of summer, we now face the coming winter, even though it is its first signs are far away. Summer solstice is a magical time for wishing. Walk to the nearest river or ocean, right? Bay, brook, or lake, and chant to yourself. The muses will tell you how. Float a flower with your kiss on it, traditionally a rose, into the flames to carry your wish home. It is a message to the cosmic mother, whose symbol the rose is. On the waters, her life-giving element, to send something to her daughters or son, or to yourself. Okay. So before we get into the official chants, right, that we're going to do for this ritual, and I think the rose here. Okay, I'm going to do a couple other things other ritual chants to get into that energy. Okay, but I also want to say really quickly that St. John's Eve, or St. John the Baptist, is also on June 24th. A lot of people associate, or did before the Christianity. So yes, back to St. John the Baptist, right, before Christianity completely took over, a lot of people would take a symbol of a wheel and burn it on St. John Baptist Eve, okay, so June 24th, and a lot of people associated, coming from pagan religions, the wheel with the year, the wheel of the year, or the wheel of life. Okay, so a lot of symbology there is very similar. Okay. Also, since today is summer solstice, we're going to talk about real quickly Helios, the Greek god of the sun. Okay, so I do have a little prayer that you can say to him as well. And then also, real quickly, the book that I was reading here, I'll put all the info in the description box, but it's The Grandmother of Time that I was reading from. Yeah, okay. So, that was like a little bit of the history of the summer solstice, but, they briefly spoke about how today is like a really strong day to do tonight, okay? Again, it doesn't have to be tonight. Some people celebrate the solstice, a few days before, the day of the solstice, depending on the year and the calendar, and then a couple days after. Some people will then take that broom and throw it away completely and get a new broom for the rest of the year. Or some people will take the broom in a safe place to burn it, and they will burn away the negativity and the old from the first half of this year. Okay, so anyway, with all that being said, let's do quickly a little prayer for Helios, okay? And I'll also put all of this info in case this sound is bad. I will check it before posting it, and if I have to, I'll even do a voiceover. But I always will post all the info of all the material, which books it's from, okay? But anyway, the Hermaic Hymn to Helios, okay, it's translated by H.G. Evan White, okay, but it says, when he stayed his golden yoked chariot and horses, he rests there upon the highest point of heaven until he marvelously drives them down again through heaven to the ocean. Hail to you, Lord, freely bestow upon me substance that cheers the heart. Okay, so that's the little Hermaic hymn to Helios, the Greek god of this time. Hold on. And let's get back into the rest of the chants we're going to do, the main chanting for this ritual. Okay, so we're starting over here, yes. Okay. So it says, this expert is from Scott Cunningham. I'm butchering his name. Scott Cunningham, Earth, Air, and Fire Water book. Okay, but it says, the waves are crashing, the waves are breaking, the waves are lashing, the waves are taking the power of the sea to me, the power of the sea to me. The water's flowing, the water's soothing, the water's growing, the water's moving, the power of the sea to me, the power of the sea to me. Create my destiny and all that I would attain. Ancient one of the blue and green, of foam and surf and sand. Grant the power that I've seen between the sea and land. Take from me my energy, so that I gladly give. Help me know your mystery and let my magic live. Alright, so that's the first little part. And then this other part is from The Practice of Witchcraft Today by Robin Skelton. Okay, and it says, Lord of the sun and Lady of the moon, keep your goodwill turning to our fortune. Lord of the sun and Lady of the moon, bring us the best of summer and its riches. Flowers to flowers, heart, petals to petals, source, life to life, and life to life. Okay. Now we're going to go back to the main part of the chant that you do with the rose. Okay, they just spoke about the flowers too. If you don't have roses, you can use any flowers. It's just about the intention is the most important. But hold on. Okay. Let me see if I can hold this and the rose. Okay, there we go. So it says, yes, you are here in the soft buzzing grass. Yes, you are listening among the flowering gardens. Yes, you are shining from the most royal blue sky. Yes, you are granting me what I wish tonight. Grant me a healthy life rich with high purpose, a true partner to share my joys and my tears, wisdom to hear your voice, giving me guidance, wealth to give to others as you have given it to me. Okay, so a lot of times with these chants too, you can say them several times, okay? And obviously I haven't done like on camera, but for those of you who are already in the craft, I would always recommend to do your protection, rites and rituals before you get started. And then of course, if you're going to do an opening of the circle and a closing of the circle with your protection, okay? So now I'm going to attempt to take the camera over to the ocean and you're supposed to throw all the petals and all the rows of flowers or whatever flowers you have into the ocean, okay, into Yemaya, and into letting your prayer be taken out into the sea, like out into the universe there, okay? So bear with me for a second while I get myself together to do that. All right, hold on. To read the chants again for you with my little microphone here in the house. So I was going to just do that while you watch the ocean for a minute, and hopefully you can hear me a little bit clearer too, since it was hard doing that at the beach there the other day. All right, so I'm going to start with the Earth, Air, Fire, Water book by Scott Cunningham. Okay. The waves are crashing, the waves are breaking, the waves are lashing, the waves are taking the power of the sea to me, the power of the sea to me. The water's flowing, the water's soothing, the water's growing, the water's moving, the power of the sea to me, the power of the sea to me. Here between the land and sea, where awesome powers reign, I create my destiny and all I would attain. Ancient one of the blue and green, of foam and surf and sand, grant me the power that I've seen between the sea and land. Take from me my energy so that I so gladly give. Help me know your mystery and let my magic live. Okay, and then the second one here is from the Practice of Witchcraft Today by Robin Skelton. Okay. Lord of the sun and Lady of the moon, keep your goodwill turning to our fortune. Lord of the sun and Lady of the moon, bring us the best of summer and its riches. Flowers to the flowers, heart. Petals to the petals, source. And life to life, and life to life. Blessed be. Okay. And the other chant I was going to do is from the Grandmother of Time book by Susanna E. Budapest. Okay, and this is again for summer solstice, and this is for when you use a flower or a rose and you throw it into the water, right? Okay. Yes, you are here in the soft buzzing grass. Yes, you are listening among the flowering gardens. Yes, you are shining from the most royal blue sky. Yes, you are granting me what I wish tonight. Grant me a healthy life rich with high purpose, a true partner to share my joys and my tears, wisdom to hear your voice giving me guidance, wealth to give to others as you have given it to me. Okay, and then the last thing I was going to read was the little Hermaic hymn to Helios. He's the Greek god of the sun. Okay, so here it is. This is the Hermaic hymn 31 to Helios, and this excerpt is translated by H.D. Elena White. When he has stayed his golden yoked chariot and horses, he rests there upon the highest point of heaven, until he marvelously drives them down again through heaven to the ocean. Hail to you, Helios, our Lord. Freely bestow upon me substance that cheers the heart. All right. So that is very nice. And like I briefly mentioned before in the video, but maybe you couldn't hear me, a lot of times with these prayers or chants, always do what's right for you. This is always a starting point, okay? So you can change the words to be more personal to you. Everything doesn't have to rhyme, okay? That doesn't matter. Intention is the most important. A lot of times I will read a couple of different ones a couple of times in different orders to get the energy up, and then I'll even do my own personal one after that. Okay, so again, always do what is right for you. But thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a beautiful summer solstice whenever you celebrate, or if this is your first time too. That is awesome as well. All right, bye. Love and light to all. Okay, bye.